Welcome back to episode 5 of Rogue Legacy 2. I'm Genuine Polish, and I'm here with Aduckman.
We are going to try and kill this boss now. I am at 78 health. I don't think this is going to go well.
You're just going to jump into it?
I'm just going to jump into it. There's no reason not to.
You have like 150 now.
Yeah. The thing is, if I go try and get more health, there's a good chance I just die anyways.
That's fair. That's fair. Oh, what's that?
That is my class talent. It can freeze and ruin enemy projectiles.
I still cannot believe you didn't make it to the boss with the poison. And the scythe.
Yeah, it's because I was paying too much attention to dealing damage and not enough attention to living. Kind of like that.
You know, I hate in games when they give you like a super strong ability, but it has like kickback or something like that, and you like mastered your character's movement and stuff. So like that little bit of kickback, it just like ruins everything. Like
yeah, I
just
agree.
Like completely, yeah.
The scythe needs it though. If the scythe didn't have that movement thing that throws you into enemies, it would be just way too strong.
Jesus, oh my god. Oh, okay, I can't even blame you for that one. That was ridiculous.
That was ridiculous. It's fine.
I just don't want to talk so you can focus.
I'm trying really hard. You talk so I can focus, so I don't have to talk.
Well, do you want me to sing a sea shanty?
Please don't.
Okay.
Don't sing a sea shanty, you freak.
Oh my god.
This might be it. Let's go!
Holy
We
shit.
did it. Let's go!
Nice.
I should not have won that. I only took 104 damage that entire fight. I shouldn't have won.
Yeah, and I like how you had basically nothing besides like your basic attack. And
Yeah.
I mean the magma.
I did have a
too,
good
yeah.
spell, and I'm a barbarian, so the class talent's good, but I probably shouldn't have won. Alright, and now a portrait is added, and a vine goes away. So that's one boss down. So I just have to go to the next area and try the next boss now.
Thank you for putting the Estuary Lamech to rest. Regardless of what he's done, he's deserved a warrior's death.
Okay. So, now what I'm going to do is try and get as much health as possible. I don't think either of these do that. I'm just not going to pick one up, because I think both of these would be more detrimental than not, given my low health.
Okay.
Maybe I'm wrong, and if I am, there's a good chance that someone who knows this game and sees this will tell me I'm wrong, but I don't want to risk it. I'd rather save the extra 40 resolve I have before losing max health for different ones that I know what they do.
So does your resolve replenish every time you respawn?
Yeah, every character has a new set of resolve, essentially.
Is there anything? So if you get below 100%, you lose health.
Yeah, you start having less maximum health.
Oh, less maximum. Okay. But then if you weigh less, you have the boots. You can walk on that.
Oh, you're so right. Oh, it's too late.
Oh my gosh.
It's too late. I'm sorry. I forgot about the boots. Bro, come on now. Come on. I'm
Oh,
struggling.
that if you stay lightweight, you'll get 125% resolve. What does that mean?
Yeah, so you have a maximum gear weight for your armor.
Oh.
It works kind of like Elden Ring, where the lower your percentages of your max, you fall into a different weight class. And
Gotcha.
depending on your weight class, you get more or less resolve.
Yeah, Elden Ring was pretty good. I don't know why. I mean, I do know why. I feel like
Need health.
there wasn't a whole lot of misdirection, but there was just enough to make dumb people like me misunderstand that there's no co-op in the game, or it's not real co-op.
Yeah, it's not quite co-op.
Yeah, I will say that I don't think that it like.
Fuck, man, that was
Nice,
so
Jesse.
dumb. That was so dumb. Sir Truman,
was a
I'm
good one,
sorry.
though.
You deserved better. All right, let's pick who we have next. So we have Sir James, Lady Jane II, and Sir Truman II.
Colorblind and antique.
I
sounds
think
pretty
we're
good.
going to take Sir Truman II because colorblind is not really that much of a detriment, and I get 25% extra gold.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Freon's reward, every time I open a chest, I get healed,
Really?
which is really good. So now the question is, do I start unlocking more things here, or do I try and get some gear?
I think gear would be dope.
think gear would be pretty good. I think we'll do this one. Just get some more armor straight up. And I don't.
Was there
really
good runes to buy?
Let's
Do you want
go
to check
see.
runes real fast? Yeah.
So we have the lifesteal one, which I already have. We have the mana rune, which I don't really care to have right now.
Yeah, maybe not.
Magnesis, magnetic distance that makes coins fly towards you. I could get that one. There's no reason
I
not
mean,
to.
it's cheap, yeah.
I'm gonna get it, yeah. Actually, have never bought that on my first save, so that's the first time. Okay.
How much is that +1 vitality?
Yeah, this just gives you more max health. That's why I bought a handful of them at the start, so I could survive better. I think what I'm gonna do though, we're gonna unlock the chef. No, we're not. Yes, we are. We're gonna unlock the chef and become the chef, because his class talent lets you heal, which is really good because I get hit a lot.
So did you keep like your character and then just?
I believe
change
I
into
kept
chef?
the same like antique and trait,
Mhm.
but now I'm a chef instead of a knight.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
and
but I was
then-
gonna say for Elden Ring, like it definitely doesn't explicitly say like real co-op, but I was definitely under the impression that it had real co-op, and it was pretty upsetting that it was just the same Dark Souls co-op that it's always been.
Yeah, it was pretty misleading. It was misleading enough to the point where people just made a mod that did the actual co-op.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Is that there's an actual co-op mod now, and I bet you that's
Yes.
worth.
Alright, so this is now a new room where you can do... Why can't I bounce off of those? It's fine. Scar challenges. Basically, you can do scar challenges to get this currency on the left, the most bottom currency, the little blue orbs. And then you can use those to buy things from the little guys up top. Right now, I have no scars, but I think we can unlock one. So if we go to Mending Erebus and run through here, we should unlock a scar at some point. To be honest, we're just not going to read what this guy has to say. It only pertains to the scars, and they don't really matter.
Okay. So you have some free heals. Is the frying pan like significantly worse than like the sword or anything?
Surprisingly,
or do the weapons?
no. It doesn't do that. It does a little bit less damage to some degree, but it can actually reflect projectiles as fireballs, which is really good.
That's dope. Does it do burn damage like by default?
It does do burn damage as well.
Nice. Its attack looks a little bit shorter, but I don't know if that's just the animation.
I think it might be a little shorter, but that's alright.
Oh yeah, and like Skyrim co-op also looks good, or Skyrim multiplayer. I don't understand how you can like implement something like that or make a mod for something like that, then break it. But apparently, like they broke it recently, and yeah, people
I feel
just
like
can't play
it's
it.
pretty easy to break, given that it's kind of amazing it works at all in the first place.
Well, I mean, they haven't updated Skyrim in like a decade. That's probably not true. Like 5 years. Actually, it's probably been a decade. So you
No
would think that
idea.
it'd be easy just to not touch like the mod files, right?
I guess. I don't really know. Alright, so now we have a scar. So pretty much these are just little challenges where you
Oh.
try and get the best score you can. And then once you get a combined certain amount of score across all of the classes, you get some of that currency. After being hit, you deal 100% more damage during invincibility. We are going to take that. That is very good.
Do you have invincibility frames with your dash?
Not with your dash, only after you get hit. Neither of these are very good. Below, no. Increase your mana pool by 50, take 8, or deal 8%. We're gonna take that because I have the spinning fire spell. I forget what it's called, flame ring, I think.
Yeah.
And that's pretty good for this scar, because this scar is a little area and a lot of things spawn.
Yeah, I kind of hate, does the chef drop food more often too?
I don't think so. Those in this scar are guaranteed drops.
Jesus. You're
Yeah, it's going a little badly. It's fine. The main goal is just speed, more so than not getting hit. Not getting hit does give you more points in the scar, but speed gives you way more.
Yeah, I kind of hate when they do these like side missions that aren't integrated into the actual game. Like I'd prefer it if it was honestly just a room you could find, like a special series of rooms that you could find in the actual castle.
I
don't
kind
know
of
why
agree.
that
They
is.
do sort of have that though.
Yeah, I don't know, it just kind of takes you away, I guess, from like the main objective. A little bit too much, I think.
Yeah, I definitely can understand that. I think it's more so like they wanted to implement certain upgrades, and the only way that made sense was to have another currency, and the only way that made sense to add that another currency was to have a separate little area.
That makes sense because you just get everything else by basically like killing things, like just in the castle.
Yep.
Or
Oh, and I will show you real quick. So now if you look on the right, it says total score all classes 41,000. Bronze score is 45,000. So once I hit bronze, I'll get some souls. Once I hit gold, I'll get some more. Once I hit, etc. So this is where you spend souls, the little currency in the left. I think I'm just going to buy whatever because it's the only one I have. So we're going to buy that. Higher level runes can be found as well. Even though I don't really have a lot of gear runes currently, I can find higher level ones. So that should help, because now when I find the higher level ones, I can buy them, I'll be stronger.
What is the currency in the bottom left of the screen? It's like a little green angry man.
That is my antique. That's what makes it so when I find chests, I heal.
Gotcha. Do those boxes have coins in them that you keep passing?
Maybe? I think anything that can break can have stuff in it. I just don't know exactly, because not everything can break.
That's cool.
Got him.
So we were talking about the old Legend Zeldas on the Nintendo 64. You said you never played them at all?
Nope.
Jeez.
I have never once booted up Majora's Mask or Ocarina of Time. That was not on 64, I think. That was on GameCube and Wii, Majora's Mask. No, I'm thinking of Twilight Princess.
Yeah,
that was 64.
Yeah, that blows my mind. Honestly, I would go so far as to say, and I know this is like this is an unpopular opinion, but I would say like Ocarina of Time is one of like the best games ever. Only because like I still enjoy replaying it despite me knowing everything about it. Like
I wouldn't say that's a unpopular opinion. I'd say that's just a generally carried opinion by a lot of people.
Yeah, but people people shit on that opinion because it's super popular. You know what I mean? People are like, no, it's just nostalgia glasses.
So you're trying to be contrary to the contrarians.
No, I'm saying I do.
That's what you said.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, it's the only game that I can still replay after beating it like I don't even know how many times, probably 10 times, and it's 20 years old. So
I mean, that's pretty good. Any game that has replayability of the same content is very good. Basically, the gist of all the lore stuff is the explanation for how stuff changes every time you die and come back. Oh, I forgot I need Echo's boots. We'll come back to this. But the explanation is there's something called shifting with a capital S, where everything shifts around, and it's got something to do with like energy streams, and people can track them. It gets weird. I'm not too worried about it, to be honest.
That damage over time is pretty gnarly.
It's pretty good. It's very helpful for stuff like this, because then I don't have to worry about trying to hit them while trying to avoid the spikes at the same time.
Yeah, I think my favorite combo in like most roguelikes is like big damage with a damage over time, and obviously, or like a big slow weapon with damage over time, because then you can just go in whenever the dot fades.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Alright, so now we need to try and find another heirloom, which, to be honest, I don't remember where it is, and I don't know if it's even in this area.
Can you deflect that thing? Or is it like delete it?
Oh, I can deflect it. That's a smart idea. I should have done that a while ago.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's getting messy, but I get there. And then I can eat, and that regens some health and mana. So I think I'm just going to try and full clear this biome, because I think this is where the heirloom that I need is. I could be wrong, but I guess we'll see, won't we?
What do you mean by the next biome?
So if you look at the map, see how these rooms are all white and then these ones are blue?
Yeah.
This is a different biome. This is a different area.
Isn't that where you need the echo boots to get into?
Exactly. So in this biome, I believe is where I find the echo boots. So I'm full clearing this biome looking for the echo boots.
Gotcha.
So I'm at 100% resolve. If I take this, I will lose max health. I'm not going to take them. It's not worth it in my opinion.
Does it? Yeah, no, especially not as a chef. Does it reduce your current health by the same percentage?
I believe it will. So if my max health went below 263, it would drop down to whatever the new max is.
Yeah.
But if my max health was below the new max, I wouldn't lose any health.
Have you ever played like Pikmin, or like any of the Pikmin games?
Yes, Pikmin was one of my favorite games as a young boy.
Yeah, it's a very satisfying like feel-good game, I think, except for when all your Pikmin die, and then it's like really tragic.
It's really depressing.
Yeah, and you just feel like a big doo-doo head. You know, I had this like Mandela effect about Pikmin 2 being multiplayer. Like you just play the campaign multiplayer.
Oh no.
And yeah, because there's like 2 characters, and I was like, oh, I used to have my twin brother play Luigi. Is that his name? No.
Not that. It was
Oh my
Olimar and the other guy.
Louis.
Louis, that's right.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, and
Maybe
I had
we're
this like memory of making my brother play Louis because Louis was like the loser and Olimar was the Chad that fucked bitches. And yeah, I had this like very vivid memory of like making my brother play because my brother would also play like Luigi, and I'd like would try to convince him that Luigi was cooler, so he'd play him. And yeah, I have this super like vivid memory of us playing that together and me trying to convince him to play Louis, and then it just isn't a thing like at all.
No, chances are you probably just alternated and you were like, no, I get Olimar because I'm the cool brother.
I almost feel like that we got like a cracked copy, like we got one experimental cartridge of Pikmin 2.
I think that's incredibly unlikely and you just are remembering wrong. I'm gonna be honest, my guy.
It's definitely a possibility.
Okay, we've now run into a problem where I have full cleared this floor and I don't have the heirloom I need.
The red rooms don't go anywhere?
They go
to
a
new
different
biomes?
biome, but neither of them go to the biome I need, I think. I guess we're gonna have to try, though. Okay, so I need to now try and find out where this heirloom is. So let's end this episode, and I'll figure that out, and then we'll come back.
I gotta pee.